In this video, we're going to cover the navigation components within the forms and tables design system. So I've built out a bunch of examples. So here's vertical and all the different variants and types. And then we have horizontal and we have tabs. So in this video, I am going to construct a vertical nav. I have built out vertical navs as a component that you can go and customize. However, I always like to start from scratch. So if I was building out a new custom vertical navigation, I would go to the vertical nav item. You can also find it in your assets under navigation, and we can just drag out that vertical nav item. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this, and I'm going to change the icons, and I'm going to change the text. Okay, so now we have the basic building blocks. Let's create a sub navigation. So as you can see here, we have text, we have different icons left and right, and we also have this open and close. So let's make this open, and let's create some more nav items. So let's just duplicate this, and we'll let's actually make everything medium. So instead of small, let's do medium, but this is going to stay small as the sub navigation. We'll get rid of the icon, and then let's make the different pages for our dashboard. So let's have 3 pages. So first one can be KPIs, and then the next could be metrics, and then the last one could be goals, and you can write whatever you want here. And then the last one we'll do add a dashboard. So we'll add back in the left icon, and we will write add dashboard. And let's change this icon to a plus with the circle around it. And let's change this color to blue. So this is going to be the link to create a new dashboard. So I did a blue 2. We'll do blue 2 here. Okay, this looks good. So since this is opened, I want to give this the active state. Okay, and now let's say it is on the metric. So this is going to be the active page. Let's just see here, active. So now we have this. Let's group this in an auto layout. And then let's group all of these in an auto layout. So Shift A, and let's make sure there's no space in between. Okay, let's select everything, and let's make sure it is filling the container. And now we're selecting these sub navigation items, and let's push those in a bit. So let's make this 32 so it aligns with the text and dashboard. That looks pretty good. So now we can give it a fill of white, and let's make some adjustments to the padding. So let's do 16 and 12, whatever you want for that. And let's make it a bit taller. Let's push it in a little bit. Okay, and maybe 16 is a little bit too ambitious. Let's do 12. Okay, so now we have the start of our UI. So you can imagine how much you could customize this to make it look much better than this, but this is a good start. And so that is our vertical navigation. Let's just make this feel a little bit more real. So let's drag in some data visualization. So we can have a chart, we can make this medium, we can make it from a line to bars, we can duplicate that out again, make whatever customizations that you want, and then you could add in numbers and different text and whatever else you want. So I'm just gonna wrap these in some frames here, duplicate that out, and let's do auto layout around it, and let's do 20, and let's do 48 and 48. Okay, great. So we can give this a background color of a off-white. That looks good. And let's just adjust this so it's the same height. And so now, as you see, we have a semblance of some type of dashboard that you could further customize. So that's how you can quickly build a navigation to fit whatever application you're building. So for the sake of this video, I'll just cover the horizontal and tab navigation. It's very similar concepts, just the direction changes. So here we have the icon, we have the right icon, we have text, we can add a badge, and then of course you could go and customize that badge color. We have the ability to have it closed and opened. So this can be really nice for creating responsive navigations that could adjust where you have the text and then it just goes to the icon, and then eventually it just goes to like a hamburger menu with bars, 3 bars, something like that. Okay, and then we have tabs. So with tabs, we very similar concept. With the tab nav items, I wrapped it in this auto layout and gave it a bit of padding, and there's a subtle shadow here on the active state. So we have active, we have hover as the different states, and we have small to large. So that is navigation. I recommend playing around with each one of these. It is meant to be customized. It's meant to be detached from its component and built to however you see fit for your UI. In the next video, I am going to cover the form component.